Good afternoon, madam and my friends. We are from Group 2. My name is Leong Xingyun and my metric number is 277585. Today I'm here to present about the group project with my teammates, which are Dennis Lim Si-yi, Jessis Wong Xiaoying, Seng Yun Ting, and Noor Akila Shafika binti Muhammad Nizam. The topic that we need to discuss today, which is due to the increased number of metropolitan cities in our country, we can see more and more shopping malls being built here and there. However, a lot of shoppers find that there are no facilities for them to safely leave their belongings while shopping. So the first part is problem statement. As we know, in today's era, the shopping malls are an important part of current people's life. So, besides that, the shopping malls are the most crowded place on weekend. As we know, in fact, the main problems that the shopper face is that there are no facilities or place for them to leave their belongings while shopping safely. It is because the shoppers will buy more and more things when shopping. If the shoppers have already done shopping at one department, they need to take the things that they buy and continue to another department. It will make the shoppers not in mood to enjoy shopping because it is very heavy and they must keep holding it. Thus, shoppers will buy everything that they want and end the shopping instantly. So as a result, the shopping mall sales will not be able to reach their potential. So for the next part is recommended solution. In order to overcome the problem that we state in 1.0, the idea that we can meet the solution of the problem is that the shopping malls need to set a local place for the shoppers to save their belongings while shopping. Actually, as we know, a locker is a part of the freedom of the shopping concept, and the lockers is a kind of service that can help the shoppers save their hand and help to save their things safely. So furthermore, placing lockers at every shopping malls can help to attract more customer. It is because the customer can place their things at the lockers and continue shopping. The customer can save their physical powers without taking many things while shopping, and the customer can enjoy the time happily. And then the location of the lockers is also important to be considered. As the person in charge of the shopping mall need to think about where to place the lockers, the quality of the lockers, and even how many lockers need to be placed in the shopping mall. So that's all for me. Thank you.
My name is Noor Akila Shafika binti Muhammad Nizam and my metric number 280030. In this video, I will discuss about the description of product. There are three types of locker that can be placed in the shopping mall. Firstly, key lock locker. Secondly, intelligent smart locker. And the third, electronic card locker. Let's discuss about the first locker, which is key lock locker. The key lock locker is a simple and budget locker that only use key to lock and unlock the locker. This locker does not require much cost as they are wireless and does not use electric energy. Usually, there will be a spare key or a backup key. This locker is available at prices as low as 310 ringgit Malaysia up to 1000 ringgit Malaysia and above according to their number of compartments, design and the material. The second locker is the intelligent smart locker. This locker is a keyless locker as it is provided with a control panel in the middle of the locker. The control panel allows user to set a password or code to lock and unlock the locker. More importantly, the code or password for each locker can be changed for every user. For example, new user can change or can set a new password after the previous user check out the locker. The price of this locker is available from 2,500 ringgit Malaysia to 10,000 ringgit Malaysia and above according to their number of compartments, design and material. How the intelligent smart locker works. First, keep your belongings in the locker and close it. Then, user need to enter 4 to 6 digit code to lock the locker, and they will receive a receipt. After that, users just have to enter the same code to unlock the locker. However, if they forget their code or password, they can bring their receipt to the staff for confirmation, and the staff will help them to solve the problem. This is the example of intelligent smart locker with a control panel in the middle of the locker. The third locker is the electronic card locker. This locker does not require a key and also does not have a control panel as it only uses a card to work. The system of this locker is known as RFID locker system. Radio frequency identification (RFID) is a technology that used to collect data by identifying objects through low radio wave. By using this locker, problems such as lost key and forgetting locker password can be avoided because card can be easily kept in the wallet. The price of this locker starts from 2,300 ringgit Malaysia to 8,300 ringgit Malaysia based on their number of compartments, design and material. How the electronic card locker works. First, user need to hold or by simply swiping their card over the reader. The reader will send a signal to the card and the card will send back the identification description to the reader. Locker can only be opened if the reader recognizes the ID's description. This is the example of electronic card locker with a reader where user need to swipe their card over it.
I am Jessie Wong Xiaoyin and my metric number is 277975. I'm gonna explain and compare the three types of lockers. First, the key locker is the simplest one. You need key to lock and unlock the compartment. While the intelligent smart locker and electronic card locker do not need the key. Intelligent smart locker is using a password or code to lock and unlock. The password or code can be set by yourself, or you can use the password that's set by the system in that locker. For the electronic card locker is using a card to lock and unlock. Users just have to swipe the card on the reader panel. Next, the key locker is made by iron, steel, or PVC. What we often see is made by iron. While the intelligent smart locker and electronic card locker are made by stainless steel or cold rolled steel. Compare about their safety level, the key locker is lower, while the both intelligent smart locker and electronic card locker are more safe. Last, the key locker is the cheapest, around 310 ringgit to 1,000 ringgit and above. The electronic card locker is 2,300 ringgit to 8,300 ringgit, while the intelligent smart locker is the most expensive, around 2,500 ringgit to 10,000 ringgit.
Hi, my name is Janice Limsey and my mission number is 277059. Today I want to present about product analysis. Okay, we will analyze which types of lockers are most suitable to place in each block of the shopping malls, based on different perspectives, which are price of different types of lockers and types of users who use lockers. First, we will look at the price of different types of lockers. This is a key lockers. It has the lowest price range, which is from 310 ringgit to 1,000 ringgit and above compared to other lockers. We can often see this type of lockers in schools, smaller companies, or places with little traffic. Next is electronic card locker. An electronic card locker priced between 2,300 ringgit and 8,300 ringgit. It is classified at a medium price, and it is common for larger shopping malls and places with high traffic to use this type of locker. Last is intelligent smart locker. It has the highest price range, which is from 2,500 ringgit to 10,000 ringgit. Compared to other lockers, it will appear in prosperous cities or countries with high technology, Okay, due to the high price, not every company or related unit will choose this type of lockers. So our final result based on the perspective of price is electronic card locker will be chosen to solve the problem being faced because of the price range which is more suitable for cities that are still developing and have a large population in order to save unnecessary expenses and increase the work efficiency. Okay, now let's look at the types of users who use locker. We found that the most travelers, students, and female will use the locker in the shopping mall. For example, students usually will put their school bags, books, etc. into the locker. And then is travelers. They may be carry a large bag or dress suitcases to go shopping. As for female, they often buy some household goods, ingredient foods, and more. So, we believe that the shopping mall must provide the locker to help the shopper to solve these problems in order to make shopping convenient and enjoyable. Okay, then we recommend the shoppers use the electronic card locker due to the ID card. For unlocking the locker is not easy to lose as they can put the ID card in the wallet together with their identity card. As we know as the identity card is a very important thing for a person.
Next, I'm gonna talk about the advantage of locker. As we notice that shoppers have to leave their trolley out the center shops, as the trolley not allowed to enter. The shopper will worry their belongings in the trolley will be stolen. Therefore, the locker is the best way to solve this problem. The advantage for shoppers to use the locker is can achieve a new level of freedom in shopping, dining in restaurant, and even going to washroom in the shopping malls. When they are not tied to Liden Tory any longer, they will feel more pressure, spend more time, and deeply enjoy the shopping. Next, the advantage for shopping malls to set the lockers is can get extra income by charging from the user. The amount of free charge can be 5 ringgit to 15 ringgit per use or 10 ringgit to 50 ringgit per day, according to the size of locker use. Therefore, this can decrease or avoid the thief and increase the safety level. Shopping mall can become more attractive and convenient location for shoppers and thus can generate more business.
Next, I will present about 5.2 Cost and Profit. This is an example of electronic card locker. It's made by Hangzhou Dongsheng Electronic from China, and the model number is DKCC24. It has 16 compartments and about 170 kilograms per piece, with a price of around 3,000 ringgit. Okay, let's make a budget for this type of locker. Suppose your mall has 6 floors. If there are 2 such lockers on each floor, the cost is approximate 6,000 ringgit per floor. Since the mall has 6 floors, so the total cost is equal to 6,000 ringgit times 6 floors is equal to 36,000 ringgit per mall. After that, we want to discuss about the profit of shopping mall. If the mall set the price of using the locker such as the table below, it is 8 ringgit per hour, 15 ringgit for 2 hours, and 7 ringgit per hour if you use the locker more than 3 hours. Suppose every user use the locker for 2 hours on average, so the cost of one compartment per locker is 15 ringgit. If each compartment is used at the same time, then it will be charged by 240 ringgit per locker. As we know as a floor got 2 lockers, so it will be 480 ringgit per floor. If every locker on each floor is used with each compartment, then the charge will be 2,880 ringgit in a given period. In the long term, the business hours of the shopping mall are usually 10 to 12 hours. If someone uses the locker once an hour, then we believe that it will accumulate more profits for the mall. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Singyanting and my number metric is 279304. In conclusion, it is undeniable that placing a locker inside every shopping mall is very important. Benefit for both shopper and shopping mall will be able to gain, plus the negative effect can also be reduced through putting a locker inside a shopping mall. Negative issues such as customer valuable items will missing when they are shopping due to their attention already been distracted when they focus on their shopping or they focus on finding something they want to buy. During this time, their belonging items may be dropped or may be stolen. This kind of problem will be solved if shopper lay their valuable item inside the locker and the shopping mall can get reputation enhancement too in the meantime. Furthermore, shopper will spend more time on staying in the trading floor if we put a locker inside a shopping mall. This is because apart from putting precious items into the locker, there are a lot of shoppers will choose to put their big items or the heavy items into the locker too. Such as students or workers who do not have their own vehicles but they go to shopping after work or after school, they will bring a lot of things with them, just like school bag or office files, something like that. And if they bring a lot of things like this, then their shopping mood will be affected seriously, and this kind of shopper they are willing to back quickly. However, these inconveniences can be resolved by placing lockers in order to reduce their discomfort of customer when they are shopping. When their discomfort is being reduced, then they will enjoy their shopping more and the time that they spend on the trading floor will be increased. Over and above that, placing a locker inside a shopping mall can also be an investment or the source of income of a shopping mall. By placing a locker inside a shopping mall can help shopping mall to generate income due to the shopper being required to pay for the locker that chosen by them for them to lay their product. Although putting a good quality locker may be costly, but the shopping mall can actually earn this payment back through collecting money from the shopper who chose to use the locker. In summation, it is indispensable that for a shopping mall to place a locker in order to improve its competitiveness, to fascinate more new customers, and also retrieve their customer back. There are 3 types of locker that can be considered to put in the shopping mall, which are either key lock locker, intelligent smart locker, and also electronic card locker. Our group suggested to placing electronic card locker in shopping mall after a detailed investigation has been done. Electronic card locker will be easier to use compared to smart lock locker. Due to the smart lock locker is being inappropriate for senior citizens because the senior citizens usually didn't know how to operate with it, and also the password will be forget by them. The electronic card locker is also better than the key lock locker because it is much safer in preventing security issues caused by damage, loss, or stolen keys. This is all from us. Thank you.